gotta get that fixed. Right. Put some wheels on there that work.
Sorry.
It's getting stuck in.
Oops.
Okay.
Battery full. iPhone 4.
Let me read out the translation first. I read somewhere that Sharadama used to love this song. It's written by, I believe, someone from the order. Akbar Birajogum.
No, he's a Kremik, I think.
Okay.
Kremik, he was the sadhak.
Okay.
Yeah.
O Mother, for once be seated upon the lotus of my heart. Let me behold for once the world-pervading beauty of yours with my eyes. You are Annapurna in the home, Shama in cremation ground, Uma upon Kailasha, and Rama in Vaikuntha. You assume the forms of Brahma, Vishnu, and Shiva in creation, preservation, and dissolution. Are you male or female? I cannot tell. Unless you reveal yourself, who can ever know? In Vrindavan, you adorned yourself as half Radha and half Krishna. Remover of sorrow and suffering, awakener of consciousness, I seek nothing but your two lotus feet. With love lotuses, I will adorn those feet. That's my heart's desire. O Mother, for once be seated upon the lotus of my heart. Akbar birajo kumar ridhi kamala shani. Akbar birajo kumar ridhi kamala shani. তোমার ভুবন ভরা রূপটি একবার দেখে লই মনয়নে। তোমার ভুবন ভরা রূপটি একবার দেখে লই মনয়নে। কমলাসনে একবার বিরাজ কুমার হৃদি কমলাসনে। অন্নপূর্ণামা শ্মশানে শ্যামা তুমি অন্নপূর্ণামা শ্মশানে শ্যামা কৈলাসেতে উমা তুমি বৈকুণ্ঠে রমা তুমি অন্নপূর্ণামা শ্মশানে শ্যামা কৈলাসেতে উমা তুমি বৈকুণ্ঠে রমা ধরো বিরিঞ্চি বিষ্ণুরূপ সৃজনলয় পালনে ধরো বিরিঞ্চি বিষ্ণুরূপ সৃজনলয় পালনে কমলাসনে একবার বিরাজ মা হৃদি কমলাসনে তুমি পুরুষ কি নারী বুঝিতে নারী তুমি পুরুষ কি নারী বুঝিতে নারী স্বয়ং না বুঝালে তাকে বুঝিতে পারি তুমি পুরুষ কি নারী বুঝিতে নারী স্বয়ং না বুঝালে তাকে বুঝিতে পারি তুমি আধা রাধা আধা কৃষ্ণ বৃন্দাবনে তুমি আধা রাধা আধা কৃষ্ণ সাজিলে বৃন্দাবনে কমলাসনে একবার বিরাজ মা হৃদি কমলাসনে দৈন্য হারিণী চৈতন্যকারিণী দুঃখ দৈন্য হারিণী চৈতন্যকারিণী অন্য কিছু চাই না বিনা চরণ দুখানি দুঃখ দৈন্য হারিণী চৈতন্যকারিণী অন্য কিছু চাই না বিনা চরণ দুখানি আমি প্রেম সানুজে সাজাবো পদ বাসনা মনে মনে আমি প্রেম সানুজে সাজাবো পদ বাসনা মনে মনে কমলাসনে একবার বিরাজ মা হৃদি কমলাসনে একবার বিরাজ মা হৃদি কমলাসনে একবার বিরাজ মা হৃদি কমলাসনে I'll sing a contemporary bhajan. That's Hindi bhajan made famous by Hari Om Sharanji. I love the words actually. I'm going to read out the translation first. It starts with a doha, which is a four-liner verse, which says, "Know that alone to be true, name of Ram, which pervades and delights the entire universe, the one who dwells within every heart, who lives and moves through every being, recognize him alone as Ram. Lord Ram will ferry you across. Why grieve, O sorrowing mind? Your little boat is entrusted to Ram. Wave after wave, Hari steers it himself. He himself bears all your burdens. Why grieve, O sorrowing mind? The currents are under his commands. The oars too rest within his hands. Even your defeat is not truly your defeat. Why grieve, O sorrowing mind? The farther shore will come in time. The supreme refuge shall surely be found. Just place the reins in his hands once. Why grieve, O sorrowing mind? You're innocent. What is there to fear? At every step, God walks beside you as companion. Call upon him with true feeling and sincerity. Why grieve, O sorrowing mind? राम नाम सोई जाने जो रमता सकल जहां घट घट में जो रम रहा उसको राम पहचान तेरा राम जी करेंगे बेड़ा पार रे बेड़ा पार रे बेड़ा पार तेरा राम जी करेंगे बेड़ा पार दासी मन थाने को करे तेरा राम जी करेंगे बेड़ा पार दासी मन काहे को डरे रे काहे को डरे काहे को डरे काहे को डरे रे काहे को डरे तेरा राम जी करेंगे बेड़ा पार दासी मन काहे को डरे नैया तेरे राम हवाले लहर लहर हरि आप संभाले नैया तेरी नैया तेरी राम हवाले लहर लहर हरि आप संभाले हरि आप ही उठावे तेरा भार दासी मन काहे को करे हरि आप ही उठावे तेरा भार दासी मन काहे को करे में मझधार उसी के हाथों में पतवार उसी के काबू मेरे काबू मझधार उसी के हाथों में पतवार उसी के तेरी हार भी नहीं है तेरी हार दासी मन काहे को करे तेरी हार भी नहीं है तेरी हार दासी मन काहे को करे तेरा राम जी करेंगे बेड़ा पार दासी मन काहे को करे सहज किनारा मिल जाएगा मिल जाएगा मिल जाएगा परम सहारा मिल जाएगा तोरी सौंप के तो देख एक बार दासी मन काहे को करे तोरी सौंप के तो देख एक बार दासी मन काहे को करे तेरा राम जी करेंगे बेड़ा पार दासी मन काहे को करे तू निर्दोष तुझे क्या डर है तू निर्दोष तुझे क्या डर है पग पग पर साथी ईश्वर है पग पग पर साथी ईश्वर है जरा भावना से कीजियो पुकार दासी मन काहे को करे जरा भावना से कीजियो पुकार दासी मन काहे को करे तेरा राम जी करेंगे बेड़ा पार दासी मन काहे को करे काहे को डरे रे काहे को डरे काहे को डरे काहे को डरे रे काहे को डरे तेरा राम जी करेंगे बेड़ा पार दासी मन काहे को डरे Okay, this is a kirtan. Along with that, I'm also singing Eknath Maharaj's Guru Kripa Anjana. And the refrain lines I'm going to do Shri Ram Jai Ram Jai Jai Ram Shri Ram Jai Ram Jai Jai Ram. Chanting Rama Rama Rama, the mind delights in Rama, the ever enchanting one. O beautiful faced one, the name of Rama is equal to the 1,000 names of God. So this is a chant. This is not part of the song, but there's a chant before this. The song goes, Guru Kripa Anjana Payo Mere Bhai, Ram Bina Kachu Janat Nai. Oh brother, I have received the collyrium of Guru's grace. Without Rama, I know nothing at all. Within is Rama, without is Rama. Wherever I look, there is only Rama. Awake, it is Rama. Asleep, it is Rama. Even in dreams, I behold King Rama. Eknath says, by the grace of my Guru Janardhan, in this state of devotion, whoever one beholds appears as Rama himself. Shri Ram, Jai Ram, Jai Jai Ram. Shri Ram, Shri Ram, Shri Ram, Jai Ram, Jai Jai Ram. Shri Ram Ram Rameti Rame Rame Manorame Sahasranam Tattulyam Ram Ram Varanane Ram Ram Varanane. Shri Ram Jai Ram Jai Jai Ram. 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 Guru Kripanjan पायो मेरे भाई. Guru Kripanjan पायो मेरे भाई. Guru Kripanjan पायो मेरे भाई. राम बिना जान नाई. Shri Ram Jai Ram Jai Jai Ram. 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 Andar Ram Mahir Ram. Andar Ram Mahir Ram. Andar Ram Mahir Ram. जहाँ देखो वही राम ही राम. जहाँ देखो वही राम ही राम. Shri Ram Jai Ram Jai Jai Ram. Shri Ram Jai Ram Jai Jai Ram. Ram Jai Ram Jai Jai Ram Shri Ram Jai Ram Jai Jai Ram Shri Ram Jai Ram Jai Jai Ram Shri Ram Jai Ram Jai Jai Ram Jagat Ram Sobat Ram Jagat Ram Sobat Ram Jagat Ram Sobat Ram Sapne mein dekho Raja Sapne mein dekho Raja Raja Shri Ram Jai Ram Jai Jai Ram 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 एक जनार्दनी भाव का एक जनार्दनी भाव का जो देखे वो राम सरीखा Shri Ram Jai Ram Jai Ram Shri Ram Jai Ram Jai 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 Jai Ram Shri Ram Jai Jai Ram Shri Ram Jai Ram Jai Jai Ram Shri Ram Jai Ram Jai Jai Ram Shri Ram Jai 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 Ram Shri Ram Jai Ram 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 Jai Jai Ram
So good.
Yeah, nice voice.
Thank you very much.
Not South.
You can add any number of instruments.
There are some 15, 20 instruments.
Not sadhana, that's add.
You pre-programmed all the songs?
Yeah.
Or that song I know?
Yeah.
And this
Is AI enabled. So whatever I sing, it also follows.
Oh,
It can hear and
Now, what is the name?
Nad
not
Sadhana.
sadhana.
Not Sadhana.
Very good. Jumping again.
Wonderful.
So anything you sing, it will follow the
It will follow.
tune?
Yeah, it will
Nice.
follow.
Yeah, that helps.
Yeah, but you have to set the
The pitch.
the pitch,
Yeah,
pitch
yeah,
and
and
tal,
the pitch and the
pitch
tempo.
and tal
Yeah,
and tempo.
Yeah.
Should I move this?
No, let's, I think.
Okay.
You can sit. Oh, is it okay?
Yeah.
I have no problem. Although I don't use it.
But you can set something on there, right? You have a
What is it?
thing, no, that's your water, but you can put it underneath there.
Oh, yeah.
There's a shelf for you. We want to welcome everybody on a hot Friday here in Las Vegas.
Not as bad though.
No, it could be worse, and it's supposed to get nicer. We have some more announcements at the end, but I wanted to just welcome Maharaj Swami Ishadhyananda.
Right.
Yeah, I always try to make sure I say it correctly, but this one is a little harder than so I'm learning. All the way from Sacramento, and we're so thrilled to have Maharaj here. It was a joy from the time we picked him up at the airport until now. Really, it's been such a joy, such an easy joy, so sweet. So please, we're going to do a satsang. So maybe he can talk a little bit about his how he came to us today, and you can then lead the discussion with questions. And so on line 2, please type your questions for Maharaj on to the and we'll answer them too. So please, Maharaj.
Yes. Good evening. I know her. I was
Sita.
I was about to ask about her, and here she is. Yes.
Yes, yes. I've been looking forward to you coming.
Yeah.
Time.
Long time, right? So this is earlier 2 times Swami Ishadhyananda, right, from Hollywood. Twice he requested me to come. Once probably 2 years ago, another 5 years ago. But both the times I was already committed to some other places. So I travel. Every month I go somewhere. I mean, I get invited, and so I travel all around US, and now I have started going to Europe too. So getting busier. But this time I could take the invitation, so I felt happy for that I could come to your place. Yeah. And how did it start? Okay, so one thing, you know satsang, right? Satsang. I was thinking one day, the spelling of satsang, sat, sang. That's what he did. We sat together, we sang. Is it not a satsang? Yeah, absolutely. So what would you like to hear from me? How I became monk?
Sure.
Yes.
Yeah, please.
It's an interesting story. You are live streaming?
Yes, we are, Maharaj.
Okay, so after
And
that,
recording as well.
After that, take it down. From okay, after that, you have to take
We'll
it
mute
down.
certain places.
Yeah.
I did it.
Yes.
Yeah.
All
Like-
right.
like
So I grew up. I was born in a place called Darjeeling,
Okay.
north of
Yeah.
West Bengal. It's a hilly station known for its tea culture. So I was born there, and I grew up there till the age of 5. Then we moved to another place, and there it was in the northern part of West Bengal, and I grew up in an atheist family. Atheist. My parents were atheist, and so both I have an elder brother who is 5 years older than me. I was born in 1979, so now I am 47. And my brother is 5 years older than me. And so we are a theist family, and so we had no interest in religion. Never we went to temple, or no puja in our house, no religious book ever. And not only that, I enrolled myself as well as my brother to a group who are preaching. We are setting stalls at different fairs and universities, colleges, to say how religion is such a fake thing. We should actually embrace rationality. Rationality is the thing, and we were trying to demonstrate so-called magic are nothing but many chemistry and many trick of the mind. Similarly, religion is also a trick of the mind. So I was in that group. And so we are enthusiastic about um, going against religion. Don't visit temples, don't do anything. So what happened is like that, it was very happy. I had a lot of friends, good friends, and I was a good student. I was a topper all along. And I come from a well-to-do family. My father was a businessman, very successful businessman. So that is why our family, nuclear family, but a small city. So towns, neighborhood is like family. And very happy childhood I had. So this went on, friends, study, and fun until the age of 17. I completed my high school. And I wanted to study physics. I love subject physics so much that I wanted to pursue higher studies in physics. So to get myself enrolled into a good college, I came to Kolkata, right? Because there are many good opportunities, many schools, many good colleges, universities to study physics. And I wanted to study in Scottish Church College. Scottish Church College. Because physics department in Scottish Church College at that time was very good. Very good. And moreover, I did not know anything about its connection with Swami Vivekananda or whatsoever. Had no interest about it. So I wanted to enroll in Scottish Church College. But as it happens in our part, all students apply to all colleges. So even best of the college, although I had good marks, but my name was not in the first list. And the college administration said that with your marks, you will definitely get entry here, but you have to wait for a month or so. Because most of the names you are seeing now, they won't enroll. They will go to other colleges. So, but you have to wait for a month when second list will come. So, or third list will come. So, wait for a year, wait for a month. But in the meantime, get yourself enrolled to any other college, because the syllabus is same in all the colleges under Calcutta University. So why waste 1 month? Get yourself enrolled to any other college where you can get admission and continue there. After a month, when the new list comes, you come back to this college. Okay. And I like the college because it has all the vibe, the vibe, modern vibe. As soon as I entered first to the college, I saw people are singing, with guitar, and all the fun things are going on. So yeah, it's a good college, I thought, to get enrolled to. Now the question was which college to for the 1 month. Then I came to know from one of my friends' uncle, because I did not have any family relatives in Calcutta. So I stayed with my friend's uncle. And he suggested that there is another college where physics department is very good enough. That is Ramakrishna Mission Vivekananda Centenary College, Lahore. Lahore. It is a suburb of Calcutta. And so I went there, and it was boys' college, and it was college time. College was on, but when I entered, I pin drop silence, and more like an ashrama than a college. So I was totally, disappointed. Is it a college I am going to study where there is no fun apparently, and it's college and everybody is silent, so much discipline. It's more like a military than a college. But I thought, okay, it's a 1 month thing. I will somehow continue here for a month. I got admission there easily, but I needed a place to stay, hostel. So I asked this college, Ramakrishna Mission College. do you have a hostel? They say, no, we don't have any hostel. But there is another hostel, which is exclusively hostel for college boys, run by Ramakrishna Mission. It is Ramakrishna Mission, Belghoria. That is little away from Rohura, where the college is, but easily, easily you can go easily by train, commute, and 10-15 minutes of train journey. So I thought, okay, for the 1 month I need some place to stay. So I went there and I reached there around noon. It's a huge campus, like 33 acres. And in the midst of Calcutta, it is like an oasis. It's a big field, football, Indian soccer field, then big ponds and paddy fields, and the hostel does not look like hostel. Those are more like cottages, small cottages, not like a hostel building or dorm. Small houses built symmetrically on the opposite sides of a pond, and lot of trees lining up, and the temple just on the other side of the pond. So the scenic view was wonderful, but I could feel this is an ashram, right? And I don't want to stay in an ashram. It's a boring, disciplined life. So I was thinking, if I get admission here, how can I stay? At the same time, I was also thinking, anyway, it will be 1 month. It will be over soon. So I went and inquired in their office. I want admission. They said, our admission is over.
Oh no.
So they have a separate admission procedure. So what they do, they allow students to come and stay in their hostel and go to different colleges of Calcutta. And Presidency and Scottish Church, St. Xavier's, name it, and you will get students there. It's a place where study atmosphere is good, and moreover, as I came to later on, their emphasis was more on character building, not only on marks and academic success. So I was happy that admission is over. I don't have to stay here, so I will stay somewhere as a paying guest, or maybe somewhere in a mess, as they call it. So as I was coming out from the campus, I suddenly came face to face with a monk, and an elderly monk. And this is the first time I am seeing a monk face to face. Earlier I have seen in pictures and maybe in movies, or maybe from a distance, but this is the first time I am seeing a monk. I was seeing a monk face to face. So he asked me, what's the matter, young man? I said, I came for admission, but he said, it's over. I said, yeah, that's why I'm going back. So he said, okay. So I was walking away, and he called me, hey, just a minute, can you come here? So I went and I asked, yeah, what's the matter? He said, can I see your mark sheet? No mark sheet. So I showed him my mark sheet. So as I was a student of science, but my marks in literature was high. In Bengali, which was my first language, as well as in English. That impressed him, because he was a student of literature. He is a disciple of Swami Ishadhyananda, direct disciple of Sri Ramakrishna. And he said, I like your mark sheet. I can give you a chance. All the admission is over. And he was in charge of the place. He was the secretary. So he had the power to give one chance to someone. He said, if you come next Sunday, we shall take one interview. and if you get through the interview, we shall give you a chance to stay. I said, I have nothing to lose, right? I have nothing to lose. So what is the problem? I said, yeah, I can come next Sunday. So then I went the following Sunday. First, there was a subject interview. One senior student came and asked me some questions about physics. I answered them. And then they said, your real interview is now. So I went inside the room. I saw 6 or 7 monks sitting all. And I was little bit, taken aback, so many monks together. I don't know even how to talk to them. I have never talked to a monk. I know that they are very disciplined people and austere, strict. I had no idea of the etiquette of how to interact with them. But at the same time, I also knew that I had nothing to lose. So why to bother even about it? So they asked me a few questions like, do you know our Vesper song, Khandana Bhavu? And I asked, what does it mean? Then they said, do you know anything about the teachings of Sri Ramakrishna? I said, no. He said, any teaching of Swami Vivekananda? I said, I only heard the name. I know nothing about these people. I said, in Bengali, I said, about these people, I know nothing. So then they said, how can you then stay here? I said, I can try. I said, I can guarantee that I will be able to stay here, but I can try. So they looked at each other and they said, okay, wait outside. So I went outside and I knew there's no chance here. And then they said, okay. They called me back again. So I went inside. They said, we are giving you a chance. Later on, I heard that I came to know that they like my frankness. I was not hiding anything. I was not trying to show anything. So that is the thing they liked most. So I came and they said, oh, you can stay from the next Thursday or so. And I came with my belongings and I thought that this will be disciplined and students will be boring, surely boring type of people, probably out of touch of the present culture. They don't know the zeitgeist of the society. They are probably very cocooned life they are leading. But that was not true. When I went and I started talking to the students, I found they were extremely brilliant students and culturally they are also far superior. And not only that, first time I felt there was a natural high standard of living. In the sense, there was no rule imposed. There was no rule imposed on the students. And that was the beauty of the center. The founder of the center was an illustrious monk, Swami Ishadhyananda, who was classmate of Meghnad Shah. And Meghnad Shah was topper and he was second topper. He could easily become one of the top scientists, but he became a monk. And he founded this institution and his whole goal was, we shall not impose any rules to the students. So his idea was, a plant, a sapling cannot be pulled to grow. Let it grow naturally. So he said our role would be to serve them all types of food. Metaphorically, good food is what, nutritious food is what we will serve them. Let them choose. We should not impose any rule that here is a temple, you can come, you may not come. There will be morning prayer and chanting. You may come, you may not come. There will be evening prayer and meditation. You might come, you may not. Nothing will be imposed. This I liked. That my liberal spirit, I accepted this fact that they are not imposing anything on me. And I found that there was a naturally high standard of living, in the sense that students are interacting with each other with dignity, as well as a real love and friendship. Yeah, in Bengali there are three types of you. Apni, tumi, tui. Apni means you are senior to me. It's a respect. Tumi means among contemporaries, friends, very close family, we say tumi. Tui means junior. Anybody who is junior to you, you can say tui. Okay. And tui is also very intimate ones. And there I found that a student is addressing another student who is just 1 year senior by Apni. So it's a dignified relationship. At the same time, it is not a fearful or to be afraid of the seniors. No, relationship is extremely dignified, as well as genuine, as well as intimate. And standard of talks were mostly about culture, about spirituality, about higher goals of life. That I liked. Forget about the religion. I love the natural, their natural tendency was about poetry, about, good essays, good books, and after coming back from college, playing every day with a soccer or badminton or swimming. So I loved this atmosphere. And 1 month passed. I got chance to move to Scottish church. I felt, no, I would stay here. Not for the religious or spiritual atmosphere, but the atmosphere of freedom. And for the first time, I tasted what is called innocent pleasure. I could taste other kind of pleasures, going to movie and doing all sort of things that youngsters do easily outside, but I could feel the joy that was available within the ashrama as a different type of joy. It does not require money. It does not require you to someone, you don't have to pull down someone to feel happy. You don't have to do something for which you regret to feel happy. Here was, your pure, innocent joy. First time I felt. And I could, the advantage was, since we could all go out, stay whole day outside, and we could bunk colleges, go to, different places of happening places in Calcutta, watch movies and whatnot. And when we come back, here is the ashram. So we could taste both the worlds. There was no restriction on anything. So it felt good. I could feel that happiness here, the joy I am getting here, cannot be compared at all with any kind of joy I have had experienced before. Indeed, I could not tell at that time. I had no idea what is called sattvic, rajasic, tamasic, or higher order pleasure, complex pleasure. I had no clue, but I could feel that there was something different here. So I loved being there. I could have moved, I could have stayed there and still go to Scottish Church College, but I remained with my Rohara College for two reasons. One was the commute was easy. Other commute was difficult in the sense it was office hours and the trains were full with people. So I had to kind of struggle to go to college. although it was many people were doing, and moreover, staying within the ashrama for a month or so, I started loving the college atmosphere too. Because some of my classmates were also here. Some of them were also in the ashram. So I got a good company with whom I could go to college and discuss the subjects, physics, different, it was like a bombardment of, higher physics. So I could talk to them. And here I found my senior students who were also in physics and brilliant ones. So if I have any question, I can immediately talk to them, so easily available, maybe in my next room, and they are open all the time to help you out. So for all of these reasons, I chose to stay there. And remember, all of these could not have happened if the monk could not have made. The monk was not supposed to be there. He was taking rest afternoon in his room, and suddenly he came out. Probably he gave his shirt to dry out in sun. He came out to take the shirt back. And it was just coincidence. Just happened that we met and I ended up being there. Then what happened is there are monks, quite a few monks there, mostly young monks. And there is a great tradition there. Every night after dinner, they are called gatherings. Gatherings means 2-3 monks will come, and we students in batches, like first year, today first year and third year, second year and fourth year, something like that. We'll club together and chat. And it was just chat. It was no religion, no spirituality, just fun. So the monks will come and they tell jokes, we tell jokes. Then they will ask us to sing any song, even Bollywood movie song, everything is okay. A poem, anything, it is just fun, just fun. So by that way, the apprehension or fear about monks, that went away. And I started, feeling more comfortable with monks. And I found wonderful people. For the first time I found that brilliant. Some of them were engineers and top in their fields. At the same time, so much, good people, that how much they do for others. Secondly, another thing what I found, so their rooms used to be open to anybody to go. With no belonging, nothing, but so happy all the time. That intrigued me. That I am seeing these two things, the college professors who get such a good salary and also egoistic about their knowledge, unapproachable. Some of them are miserable, unhappy. And here, equally or more brilliant people, happy, down to the earth, can love others, and so easy. Moreover, so happy all the time. That attracted me to them. Especially, there were one young monk who was an engineer from IIT, and he was very close to us. So we could talk anything with him without any fear or everything was okay with him. And gradually that led me to get interested in studying Swami Vivekananda. And not only that, we had a circle, Vivekananda Study Circle. Those who are interested, they can come together and study Swami Vivekananda and ask questions, difficult questions, and deliver it among themselves what could be the answer. And so I went there. So gradually I started reading Swami Vivekananda. And so although I was in atheist family, but I had an higher aspiration all the time. You know, anything I felt it is higher than what I am, I wanted. And moreover, I don't know why, from the 8th grade, a question started coming to my mind. What is the meaning of life? I was in 8th grade. That was, you may say, at the age of 13. This question was uppermost. What is the purpose or goal of life? But it was there and I could not find. And I started thinking, becoming a great person, like, becoming a successful engineer or professor, or then I was aspiring for civil service. IAS, I was preparing, I thought I would go for IAS because this is something everybody respects in India. The civil servants are highly respected, extremely respected posts are civil servants. So I thought that is probably the goal of life to be. Then the goal started shifting. The goal of life, I started, no, even that cannot be. Because after I have become IAS, I have got so much of respect, then what? Then what to strive for? And one day, something occurred to my mind. On that day, I went to Calcutta. Instead of going to college, I went to Calcutta, to College Street, to purchase some books. And it was office hours, and I got down at a station called railway station Shialda, which is the busiest railway station of the world. Thousands of people move out of train each moment, and within a minute you will see nobody here. Again, in next minute you will see thousands of people. So I got down and I was moving with the flow, and I just stopped and looked. Thousands of people every day coming all the way, rushing to their office, doing office job, going back, and eating, sleeping, next day coming. Is this all life about? Is it all life about that just making a living, just earning a living and then pass your life somehow? Is it the meaning of life? That really was, I don't know why, I stood still for some time. Then gradually I went to College Street and purchased books. So things were happening, many things together. One is the happy ashrama life, physics, chemistry, mathematics in college, and little closeness with the monks. Then I started loving kirtans, not for his devotional things, but in our place, in that ashrama, you could dance with kirtan. So whenever we used to sing kirtana, we used to dance also. So that got me into kirtan. So it became a habit that Saturdays in the evenings, some of the students gather in a place and sing kirtan. Those who can sing and play kirtan, and then we'll clap and dance. Clap and dance 2 hours for like that. It was a different type of joy. So I was not at all interested in the mood, the words of the songs, but the joy of dancing and friends dancing together. That so many things were happening and happily going. Then I also took interest in meditation. That I watched that the students there whom I respected or appreciated the most because of their brilliance and character, those are also the students I saw. They were meditating daily in the evening. after they come from college, I used to admire them. I saw they used to go to temple and sit for 10-15 minutes silent. So I thought, let me check this out. Nothing, just sitting, uh, and the light of the temple, they will dim to green light and silence all around, and breeze, evening breeze would come, and in Kolkata is hot, evening breeze feels good, and in temple environment, the pond, reflecting light, I mean, the lights of the temple. So it started feeling good. I started feeling good about meditation and closeness with being close with the monks. And then I came to know about there is such a book called The Gospel of Sri Ramakrishna, Sri Ramakrishna Katham. So reluctantly I started reading it. Reluctantly, and I got hooked. Because it's straight language. And in the meantime, I also started visiting the Dakshинeshwar with other friends. It became kind of a, getaway. Some of the days, let's go to the Dakshинeshwar. And the Dakshинeshwar was not too far, but we took it, made it an adventure. We shall go the Dakshинeshwar walking. So it would take about 1 hour or so walking. So we would take, by streets or walk by the railway line, shortcuts, and go the Dakshинeshwar. So gradually, somehow, I was getting, pulled into this atmosphere. But there was never any thought of becoming a monk. Never. So after I completed my BSc, I got first class in physics, and then I did not like to pursue physics anymore. I wanted some subject which was much more pragmatic and practical, because physics was getting very abstract towards the end. Quantum, relativistic theory, and all of these, it was a bit abstract for me. So I wanted something practical. So for masters, I moved to environmental science. It was new at that time, at our time. And for that, I had to enroll to Kollam University, which is quite far. So, I had to leave this ashrama and move to that university. And I moved there and moved to the hostel. The hostel was good. There was no bad thing, but I was missing ashrama. It was good, but not uplifting. Not uplifting. So I thought, no, I can't stay here. I went back and asked the Swamis, I want to stay. They said, yeah, you can stay as a postgraduate and commute. So commute was 1.5 hour going, 1.5 hour coming, the train journey only. Add to that, going to the railway station, coming from the railway station, waiting for the train. But I chose to do that. So every day I would, go early and take the train, go to the university, finish all the classes, come back and stay. But I prefer to that. Prefer this than being in the university campus. So this went on, and finally in the second year of master's degree, our ashrama in Lucknow, North India, Lucknow, they arranged for a youth festival where they invited students from all Ramakrishna ashram, as well as students from IITs, students from business schools to come together and discuss various aspects of life, which is important to the youth. And we 4 or 5 friends went to that, seminar or workshop, 4 or 5 day long, stayed there. There, I don't know, after hearing so many business school professors and business, so many people, I don't know why, suddenly the motto of Sri Ramakrishna Mission, that for one's spiritual liberation and for the welfare of others. This is the motto of our order. Atmano mokshartham jagat hitaya cha. And I don't know why, suddenly it flashed in my mind, these are probably the two highest goals one can pursue. The question that was, playing in my mind from an early age, what is the purpose of life? What is the goal of life? Here I found these two goals are unachievable. In that sense, there never will come a time when you would feel, I have done enough for the welfare of others. There is nothing more to do. And spiritual progress, in my limited understanding, was nothing that once and done, What is this expression? That, done and once and done, once and done. Unlike IAS, once and done. Respect God, how much more than after that? I found that even I don't know what is spiritual growth is, Atmano Mokshartha, even if I fail there, but here is another opportunity that I can serve others without anything in return. Without expecting anything in return, I can dedicate my life serving others. What could be more? Immediately I decided I would be a monk. I'd become a monk without any doubt. But I also thought, let me wait and check my mind. Is it just an emotional decision or it's a well thought out decision? So I deliberated next 6 months. Do I really want to be a monk or am trying to escape the world? Then all of this, internal deliberation went, and I found no. I am embracing monastic life. Not that I could not do well in the world. I could do very well in the world. I am not afraid of the world. It's not that I am disgusted with the world. I could happily live in the world. But here is a greater calling for me. And although I think this life would not be pleasant than what I could have outside, but it would give me my life depth and meaning, which 5 years of staying in the ashrama, I started to appreciate that depth and meaning matters more than comfort and pleasure. Depth gives something else, meaning something. And so I did not tell anybody that I will become. I told I will keep it to myself. I don't want these to be known to others. So, but I told one monk whom I was very close to and whose wisdom I very much relied on. So I told one day, I'm going to be a monk. And as the monks there do, they always discourage to be monk. If you say I want to be a monk, they will say, why you want to waste your life? Go study, do PhD and other things, why you are wasting your life? This is their, always they want to do like that, discourage, so that they want to know whether are you really or just emotional something. Yeah. So quite a few times, first 3, 4, 5 times they would deny, they would discourage you to become monk. And I knew that. So I told, look, I am not asking your permission. Okay? I am just informing that I am going to be a monk. Just for your information. He said, oh, then what can I do? If it is your just giving me for information, then I have nothing to say. And then what to do with parents? It's a challenge how to break. So one thing good about my parents were that they did not impose anything on us. They always told, whatever you choose in your life, whatever subject you want to study, however you want to study, wherever you want to live, whomsoever you want to marry, you are free to do. Whatever makes you happy, we are happy. So my parents were not at all demanding. And that is a great thing from them, that they were always giving us endless freedom to do anything. For example, from early childhood, my dad told me, here is the key to the safe where I keep money. Whenever you need money, take it from there. You don't have to take my permission. You don't have to tell me how much you have to take. So what that made us more responsible. Since there was, and you trust, we made us responsible. So we are spenders, but not like, waster. And also my parents told me, have no restriction which company you keep, where you go, when you come back at night. It is all up to you. It is up to you to decide what is actually good for you. So immense responsibility. They told us it is up to you for decide what is good for you. So anyway, but at the same time, becoming a monk and just choosing a career, other career is not the same thing. Luckily, we had a family friend who was a devotee of Ramakrishna. So I told him, can you break the news gradually? Gradually, can you break the news? He helped. He gradually, broke the news to my parents. And my parents, although were not religious, they said, okay, if that, first they were feeling very bad about, they thought, like he's wasting his life, And then they came to the position that they thought, well, if it makes him happy, let it be. So ultimately, they gave me permission to become monk. So I decided that I will become monk. I will join on my 23rd birthday, so that I don't have to remember my joining date. 2 joining dates, So one birthday, which is you can take it either way. Which birthday? It's a new birth, you may say. So, and as it happened, my master's degree's final exams ended just a few days before the 23rd birthday. So I decided to spend the next few days in Kamarpukur and Jairambati village, and I thought it will give me more opportunity to really reflect on the life I'm going to embrace, because there I will be alone. So I went. So I stayed in Kamarpukur 3 days. I was staying in Jairambati 3 days. On the 3rd day of my stay at Jairambati, suddenly comes my mom, my uncles, my friends appeared in Jairambati from so far a distance. Why they say that my dad is extremely ill. In his deathbed, almost. So I asked the monks, they said, yeah, you must go to your dad. Must go to your home. Immediately you should go. So I went and I found everything is fine.
Oh no!
It was a ploy for them to bring me back to home. Okay. And they were planning many other things. Marry me off, so that, at the young age, they, at that time they got confused and they consulted many people advise differently in India, how people are so many friends and everybody wants to help you out. So they confused. So someone, they say the only one remedy is if you can marry him off. Then he will be, get stuck into a householder's life. Then he cannot become a monk. And then he can continue to his further education or exam or other career opportunities. All of these I came to know much later on, not at that time. But I understood that my dad is fine. They just want to hold me. So I also played them. I also said, yes, of course, I'll stay here since my birthday is coming, so why not celebrate it in a grand scale? They said, yeah, absolutely. In the meantime, my elder brother got married, and luckily we are very fortunate that my sister-in-law is a wonderful person. And so we decided to celebrate the birthday, and I chose menu and people whom to invite, but I knew I wouldn't be here.
Oh my God.
I planned very meticulously, like whom to invite, what the menu will be, how do we celebrate. But just the day before the birthday, I absconded. I wrote a note and kept it under telephone. I am sorry, I am leaving, and I am borrowing some money because I need the fare. I took a bus which would take whole night to come back to Kolkata, and they found it out after I left. And so after the bus stopped at some spot, I called back home. Is everything fine? They said, yeah, as good as it could be. Yeah, so to check out that had anybody had any heart attack, because it was such a sudden thing. So then I reached Kolkata on my birthday, and I joined the monastery. So first I went to the Kineshwar, offered puja, and came back and formally joined the order. And first I joined at the same ashrama where I was a student, stayed 4 years. Then compulsorily we had to go to Belur Math for our training, professionals training. I stayed there 2 years, and they chose me for headquarters to assist the executive general secretary's office. So as an assistant working from there. So after 2 years of Belur Math Training Center, I was in Belur Math, but in the headquarters office. And there I stayed. I got final monastic house, this orange robe, after 4 years, and it's a good experience of staying like 7 years all together in Belur Math. But then I felt I needed change. So I requested change. They said, no, stay here. And then the general secretary changed, new general secretary, they said, no, stay here. We like you, so stay here. And finally I said, I know I want a change. Same work I'm doing. It was difficult. I mean, headquarters, no holiday, 365 days, no holiday. You won't be 365 days office, and every work is urgent, and lot of work, and every work has to be perfect. So it was a bit challenging for me. I was good at it. I could do all of it, but I felt I want a change of place. I requested a change of place, and they sent me to a place called Jamshedpur, not too far from Calcutta. And there I went as a treasurer. And it's a huge center, 17 schools, 15,000 students, 500 teachers. And I was treasurer, and so big accounts, I have no idea. Never in my life I have any. But then again I learned investment on all of it for the sake of institution, and I have to interact with all the college teachers and principal. it went well. A lot of public interaction, a lot of, so that went, and then they finally selected me for Sacramento. And they said, you have to go to Sacramento. I said, okay, I can try. As I said in the first interview, that I can try. And if I can't, I will come back. But it's there. So, but I am very happy at Sacramento. Very nice place. And real ashrama. And lot of opportunity for spiritual growth. Lot of opportunity for sadhana. If someone really, really wants to do spiritual sadhana, one of the best places to be is Sacramento. Because life is slow and not too many people. At the same time, I have a lot of friends there. I have all planned out. Every day I go for a walk with someone or else. It is all fixed. You know, that someday Betty comes, with her I go to and we have a wonderful forest system, American River Parkway. American River flows by our ashrama, and along that river 32 miles of forest. So you can never get, you never can finish seeing all of the forest, so much of forest and deer, wildlife, and such a wonderful river. So I meet every day some person, and with some I go for mocha, Starbucks mocha. I'm lover of mocha. So the devotees in Sacramento, they say that there are 4 purusharthas in life: dharma, artha, kama, moksha. But I'm not addicted to mocha. I take mocha twice a week. Monday, one lady, Betty, she brings a mocha. I go for a walk with her to one of the parks. Then Friday, another Chuck, who is our treasurer, he's also a gentleman, who's quite aged. With him, I go to one particular Starbucks for mocha, and then we walk, talk philosophy and everything. And like that, every day someone or else comes and we spend some time. So very, very good. I'm very happy with the life there. Yeah.
Carmichael is so beautiful.
Beautiful.
You don't even have to go to the river. You can walk anywhere.
Yes.
So beautiful.
Beautiful. The place.
So is Swami Prabhupada still there?
Yes, he's still there.
Yeah.
He's senior Swami.
Yeah.
I give one class in week, Friday in the evening, and on alternate Sundays I give talk.
Mm.
I love to study different things, and so I read a lot. And I don't read for lecture. I read, out of my reading I make my lecture. So Sunday lecture is a pleasant thing for me, because whatever I have read, liked, some of it I share with people. I don't ever make lecture ready. I don't carry notes. So I always speak from whatever is in my mind. Yeah. And I have so far given 200 lectures, more than 200 lectures, and not a single thing I have repeated. I keep on exploring new subjects. I love the interface of psychology, neuroscience, and spirituality. Ancient wisdom, how they are being reinvented in modern times. That is my passion. That's it. And if you want to ask anything particular,
Yeah. These questions, and I'll get some from online too.
Swami, I have a couple of questions.
Hmm.
Does Vedanta disagree with the Buddhist view that when a person dies, they reincarnate, take rebirth in 49 days?
Well, these are not so, strict something, So you might find within Vedanta also, there are so many views about what happens after we die. You cannot pinpoint that this is the correct one. So there are different views. Okay. So many views would not agree, many views would agree with this.
Yes.
And most importantly, this is not the essential part of Vedanta or even essential part of Buddhism. How long it takes, 49 days or so.
I have one more question, Swami.
Yeah.
There's the Buddhist Metta Sutta, the last line reads, being freed from all sense desires is not born again into this world. Is that with Vedanta that the obstacle is the grasping of sexual desires, which keeps us in
Yes.
samsara?
Yes, absolutely. If you look at, just empirically, what is happening is our life is like a pendulum. Things we like, we are grasping for, and some of the things we are just trying to avoid. This is our life. From morning to evening, if you see, we are going after some of the things, and some of the things we are trying to avoid. And that is the bondage, actually. And if you look at things we are going after, they gives us dopamine hit, pleasure, instant pleasure. And anything that is a little bit of uncomfortable, we try to avoid it. Why? Because we are so much getting instant pleasure from these things, little bit of discomfort is now too much for us. It is, what I am talking is just biology. And so what Vedanta or Buddhism would say is not that don't enjoy your food. It's not that don't enjoy a song. It's not that don't enjoy a scenery. It's not that don't enjoy a good house. But don't grasp for it, I just want this. So what happens when we are grasping for, I am not able to enjoy every moment of my life. After waking up, all the 3-4 hours are, for me, I am rushing through to get one particular experience. One particular experience is only giving me joy. Rest of the time, I'm just trying to get over it. So, it is a wastage of life. It's not it. That most of the time we are just, this is happening. I am not enjoying any bit of it. I'm just thinking I need that thing. Only that will give me joy. But if we let go of that grasping, what will happen, every moment I will be more available to the world. Every sound, every touch, every sensation, I can be more present. I will enjoy my life more fully.
Thanks, Swami.
Yeah. One great orator, Ingersoll, he met Swami Vivekananda, met him. And Ingersoll was a sensation at that time, but he was materialist. He told Swami Vivekananda, life is like an orange. So the goal is to squeeze it. That is, maximize your joy and pleasure. Swami Vivekananda said, I also believe life is an orange. But why to rush for it? Why to rush, squeeze? My goal is enjoy. Take the moment and don't squeeze the orange. Enjoy it, relish it slowly. So all will come down to this craving and grasping. Craving and grasping. Sense pleasures are not problematic. Looking for a particular sense pleasure is problematic. This is the difference between addiction and liberation. Addiction means your sources of joy will get lesser and lesser. things which earlier would used to give you joy will no longer give you joy. You will find joy only in particular substance and activity. Other than that, nothing will feel good. Your sense, source of joy, window of joy will become extremely narrow. That's the addiction. And what is liberation? You can enjoy everything. Window is wide open. If you look at the illumined people like Sri Ramakrishna, Swami Vivekananda, or anyone, Ramana Maharshi, Paramahansa Yogananda, they could enjoy every moment of life and even seemingly trifling things. Even small things they could enjoy because they are not particularly looking for one particular experience. So it's like a narrow thing. I'm not looking around. I just want this. When that is gone, everything is, beautiful. Everything is enjoyable.
Or not enjoyable. It wouldn't matter.
Yes.
It doesn't matter.
Yes.
I would rather be enjoyable.
Yeah, I mean, yes, there are
I
some.
have a choice.
Yeah, the thing is, there are many things in our life which are really suffering and difficult. But what happens is when we stop seeking happiness, even those moments don't feel
So
that bad. You can get through all of these with some difficulty, but the moment we start, avoid them, they become more difficult. Any problem, if we'll see, the more problematic than the problem is the fear of the problem. When you face the problem or go through the experience, you will see it is not that bad or that a big deal I was thinking about. But when I was trying to avoid it, it became much more. It was a cat, it became tiger when I was trying to avoid it. But if I just go and, and pat the cat, then I will find that it was not that bad. This is the fundamental of spirituality. Raga and Desha. Sukhanashoi Raga, Dukhanashoi Desha.
Questions? Comments?
I have a question.
Yeah.
So, what attitude should spiritual seekers have towards people who are not at all inclined towards spirituality? Well, general public you can avoid, but if those people you have to interact with, and their thinking is all sense pleasures. What attitude should
You have. Yes. It's a good question, very good question, because this is what happens in one's life. First of all, don't try to say anything else to them, because that won't change them. And most important is show in your life. Show in your life. Because when they see someone, different from them, not in talking, but in behaving, in repeatedly they show in their life, they may get interested into spirituality. And moreover, what might happen is another problem spiritual seekers may find that, well, they don't believe in all of it. And how should I make them believe? It feels like I am the stupid person here. Am I the stupid person or self-doubt? Then to think about your own experiences. You feel joy after coming here singing bhajan, right? Nobody can deny it. Here there is nothing to logic, nothing to agree, disagree or argue about that you get joy about. I get joy, so I go there. You get joy in going to casino? Go there. I get joy in going to a temple. You don't have to come. I'm not telling your one is bad, mine one is better. I'm just telling this is where I get joy from. You get joy from there, good for you. I get joy from here, good for me. Yeah.
Don't need to change anyone.
We don't need to. We don't need to.
Yeah.
Yeah. But at some time, we cannot avoid discussions like this. When you are in a presence of someone, suddenly these kind of discussions have come. And most of the people are just, doing, denigrating religion and spirituality. Then what would you do? So instead of, arguing, you can just tell that I have found joy and peace. I tell others that, I find the kind of peace I find from spirituality, I cannot find from anywhere else. So I go there. It's not that I don't get joy from the things you are getting. I will still get joy. But I get another kind of joy from temple or spiritual satsangs, which I don't get here. So I go there. So try to keep this attitude that I am not superior to you, neither inferior. Okay. I like it. The idea is, it is good to tell ourselves that you don't have to live up to my expectations, neither I have to live up to your expectations. So do whatever you like and let me do what I like. All right, thank you so much for giving me this opportunity. Yeah.
So wonderful. First of all,
Yeah.
sorry. Thank you so much for
Yeah.
that, Maharaj. That was
Yes.
really, really special. He gave me a little hint of what he was going to talk about today, and I was so excited to hear the whole story. I really was. And it was just amazing. Amazing. Thank you. We're so happy that this is just the beginning. This is the tip of the iceberg, isn't it? We have the whole weekend to have more joy. To
Yes.
get the full orange
Yes.
going. Right?
Absolutely.
We'll have
Absolutely.
orange juice.
Squeeze the orange,
Yes,
not right away. Take your
That's it.
time.
Yeah, take your time to squeeze. Yes.
So here's the good news. So tomorrow we continue tonight we still continue. Please put some flowers on the altar and enjoy. We're going to have a beautiful, amazing repast meal here. We have so much food apparently that came through the door. I hope you guys are really hungry because we have a lot of food. So please stay and enjoy the prasad that all these amazing people made. And thank you for the cooks. Tomorrow morning, we're going to be going to Spring Mountain Ranch State Park again because it's such a beautiful place and everybody loves it. So, and it's just very close to here. So we're going to meet at 8 a.m. here, or you can get us at the parking lot of Spring Mountain State Ranch State Park at 8:30 because it's only 20 minutes from here. And then we'll start hiking around 8:30 and it'll be nice and cool still, relatively speaking. And we'll enjoy the park and then we'll finish. So that's our morning exercise for tomorrow. And so please join us. And you are at home, and some people are definitely coming that couldn't be here today. And then tomorrow our talk, when you said this, I was really, really excited about it actually. Happiness is overrated. I
Yeah.
love that title.
That topic, yes.
You get a little bit of a hint of what it's going to be about from hearing today. So it's not a complete mystery, but I love that topic. I just smiled so much.
Yeah, the thing is, happiness is overrated, but I would talk about a deeper source of happiness, which is more valuable than happiness. So the talk title may be misleading or pessimistic, but it is not. It's not.
It's intriguing. That's what it
Intriguing.
is. And they have to come to hear the full deal. But that's 1 hour earlier, so we're going to start our RT at 5 and the talk at 6, so we don't be too late for those. So tomorrow we'll have another bring a dish and all that kind of stuff. And then on Sunday morning, we decided that we were going to go to to Mount Charleston. And it's kind of, I was told by a dear friend of mine that there is a place that is called the Eagle's Nest Trail up there. That's really nice. It's easy to park, they said, and it's an easy walk, but it's up higher in elevation. So it should be cooler on Sunday. And again, we'll meet here at 8. We'll head up there. It probably takes a little longer, so 8:45, something like that, we'll meet. And we'll start hiking around 8:45 or 9 when everybody gets there. So maybe give me an RSVP of who's coming so I can make sure that we can arrange for everybody to meet before we take off and start hiking on the trail. That'll be fun. And then we have Maharaj's final talk on Sunday, which is at the same time. We'll start 5 p.m. with RT. Well, I'm sorry, Bhajans tomorrow, by the way, was Sir Badur. Thank you so much. That was really wonderful. So Saturday we have Badur singing Bhajans before the talk. And Sunday we'll have,
Sunday.
no, Sunday is the other gentleman,
Nirmal.
Nirmal. Yeah, so he's agreed to do some Bhajans also in Bengali. And then the talk is going to be Attention is Everything. Again, amazing title and so profound because
Yeah, that is very, I would say that is very, very relevant. Attention is everything.
I will get to the core of everything, right? You can't do that with an unfocused mind. It bounces right off. So this is really, really fantastic. So I'm really excited to spend the time with Maharaj, but I don't want to be greedy and hog them all to myself. So please come, enjoy the hikes, enjoy.
Yes. I like to hike. Yes, I go regularly from there in Sacramento.
So it's such a joy. It's such a joy. And thank you all for what you do for the center. We so appreciate it. And looking forward to the future talks and so on. And we have Swami Atmavid again on the 3rd of June. So we'll get you some further stuff out once we get all these things firmed up. But thank you so much.
Thank you. Yeah, sure.
Jaima, and please put out some
Yes,
flowers.
some
And
flowers.
thank you all for being
I
online.
come from my room. Yes.
Yes. And we'll get ready for
Yes.
when you're done. We'll get ready for the
Yeah.
prashad.
One thing I forgot to tell you that what happened to my parents.
Oh yes.
Yeah.
That's another story.
Oh.
For tomorrow.
First they were so against, then gradually they accepted. I never talked to them about anything spirituality or religion. When I went back after 8 years to see them, I found a whole floor is a shrine now. They have taken initiation, built a temple in our house, and every day they go do puja, all of them.
Oh. That's a beautiful ending to the
That is
story.
another part of the story, which is more amazing,
Yeah.
more amazing, yeah.
Well, luckily I didn't turn off this live stream so they could hear that last part. Thank you so much, Maharaj. And goodbye, everybody online. And please, we'll see you tomorrow.
I got to come on Sunday, not tomorrow.
Oh,